I never wanted it to be this way. You know, I hate 8 out for a season, but just me in particular, I just have to embrace the role and do everything I can to be the best version of me in that position.
What's up, John? Well, post-career, I mean, why, I guess as a senior, obviously this transfer portal era, I guess why did you kind of bide your time and kind of keep working towards this rather than try to find a place you can start elsewhere early?
I just didn't want to quit. The guys, Coach Sweeney, Coach Austin, Coach Caldwell, they gave me an opportunity, and I just wanted to give them everything I had, and I think it's working out for the best.
I guess what did you learn kind of being behind some other people for, 2 or 3 years?
I've learned a lot. There's been some like talented guys in front of me, and like we've had some talented guys off in the line room, going from like my freshman year with like Jackson, J Mac, and all those guys, and also just learning from like last year, Marcus and Walker. Just like there's talented guys in the room that I can learn from. I'm only going to pick their brain and hopefully watch them to get better and put me in the best position to now be playing now.
I think Jordan McFadden used to say you were like his little, like his son or something like that. What was
He
that
he just liked to talk, but that's my guy though. That's my guy for sure. And he taught me a lot. He helped me be in the position I am today for sure. And so much love to that guy.
What was the joke exactly? So like if you would make a mistake, I think you would
He-
say, not my son.
He would just say stuff like that. He would want to be like big bro and act like I'm little bro and stuff like that. Just because a lot of people say that we look alike, because we have similar statures and we both have dreads pretty much, and so they like to say we look alike, but in actuality we really don't. But like stuff like that.
Larry Williams, TigerNet.com. I guess even before Walker went out, you were getting some significant snaps. How much comfortable do you feel this season, and I guess how much do you attribute it to last year when you, Marcus getting hurt allowed you to sort of elevate and get thrown into the fire and start?
Yeah, so starting from last year is when I really started rotating. I started rotating between like mostly right tackle and left guard last year, and that ended up working out well because once Marcus got injured, I had some like playing experience at left guard. But this year, I've been pretty much cross training at all 4 positions. I've been playing left tackle, left guard, and right tackle since fall camp, and so starting Duke, I had snaps at left and right guard, like a good amount, and then Charleston Southern, I had right tackle, right guard, and left guard. But then once the injuries started piling up, I just been focusing on right guard, and it just helps me, like, obviously, like versatility is important. So like whenever like injuries like this happen, like with Walker or just anyone else, just it's good to have people like ready to go, and it's like good for myself. So like I know with me like potentially in the future, it's important to be able to play multiple positions, and like so I can put that on film and showcase my like abilities at different areas.
How did you grade out individually Saturday?
Not what I wanted. I believe I could have played a much better game, and just really focusing on finishing the game better.
What do you feel like you could have done better?
Me personally, myself, pass protection was a big point of like focus for myself. I could have done a lot better, and we'll just get like really specific against a 2-eye, and I've like they have a 2-way go when I set inside, and I could have protected a lot better in that aspect. I was getting push pull, or they'll retrace and go back outside, and it was just there are a lot of things that happened I could have done a lot better at in pass protection.
How hard is it to have all that nailed down when you're moving so many different positions and trying to identify?
I wouldn't want to give any excuses because everyone works hard, and everyone does like practice. So like, not any excuses. It's hard, but like I can get the job done, and so I should get the job done.
You guys, there wasn't a lot of running room for the backs early on against Florida State, but then you guys kind of started to lean on them a little bit there in the second half. What changed? That the offensive line was really able to start opening up some holes against that defensive line, and your back started to find some success?
I think we just started doing more in the run game. We like inside zone, but we started using GT, and I think that's like one of the bigger runs of the game. is when we start running guard and tackle pool and everything. And I just think we just had to stay consistent with it because obviously they're the reason why like they're ranked high. Like they're good. They're a very good football team, and so like we're gonna have a struggle with us sometimes as in the run game or whatever. But we just keep pounding the rock, keep pushing it. We're gonna get successful at some point, and I think that's what happened. And like the cumulative effect of the ground and pound is gonna equal some yards.
What was Coach Sweeney's message? Obviously, 2-2, not where you want to be, but still can be 10-2. What was kind of his message to this team? You know, knowing you've got a tough road game this Saturday at Syracuse, you know, kind of going forward.
I would say what I picked up from it is that we just have to finish better. Obviously, we've been doing some good things, and we're working, we're fighting. It's not an effort problem, it's not a want-to problem, like a will, but we just need to finish. We just need to finish, and we'll flush it after today. We'll go over and flush it, and we'll just move on to the next opponent, and we'll just try to be the best we can be.
So, have you watched anything on Syracuse at all?
I watched the Purdue game.
So now you go from these big bodies at Florida State to some guys that are maybe a little bit more agile. How does that change your game at all, knowing now you've got some really fast, quicker guys there in front of you?
We'll have to really focus on their scheme. They do a lot up front. They do a lot of twists and blitzes and they present a lot of different things at you. And we'll just have to really work on it within film study and practice and with like individual and scout periods just to really nail down what we're trying to get in the run game and the pass game. If we want to ID and just really having your feet under you, because obviously they're going to twist an angle and slay an angle and everything, so you're really going to have your feet in the ground and be patient onto the blocks. But like once you get there, you got to be able to move them. So it's a good mix of like patience and physicality, what we have to really work on.
Do you like playing in that stadium?
I've actually only played there once. It was I guess 2021, and I think it will be a great challenge for us. With like obviously they have a great atmosphere, it's really loud in there, and it'll be a great challenge for us, and I can't wait to get into it.
Yep, y'all came into the season talking national championship. Coach Sweeney, I think, told y'all the clock is ticking on winning another one. Now with that, obviously, mostly off the table, how did you recalibrate as a team, and where do you go from here leadership-wise, sort of the messaging sort of internally?
But we always want to dream big. We always want a goal of like the national championships are a big thing to do, big thing we can like reach or whatever. But I think we just adjust our dreams a little bit and be realistic with ourselves. But we also just try to do the best we can every day. Like we're 2-2, but if the best to be right now is 10-2. Why can't we do that? And we just have to keep fighting every day to be the best we can be.
How was Cade been as a leader during the ups and downs?
I think he's a great leader. He's very vocal on the sideline, then in the huddle. He's supportive for everyone. He wants the best. He works really hard. I don't think anyone can question his work ethic or his like want to win. Like he wants it bad, and I think he's a great quarterback, great leader.
Any questions for Mitchell?